Roman.
Post-Trauma is a survival horror game that mixes the vibes of old-school classics with a modern twist. In Post-Trauma, you play as Roman, a middle-aged train conductor who wakes up in a bizarre and disturbing world with no idea how he got there. The environment around him is twisted and dreamlike, filled with eerie silence, nightmarish creatures, and surreal architecture. As Roman explores this strange place, he starts uncovering pieces of his past, as well as hints about what this world really is, and what it wants from him. The story dives deep into themes of trauma, guilt, and psychological horror, blending reality with delusion.
This hell?
Hell would have meaning. No, this is just us and our glee.
You think you can escape what you've done?
I think I can try.
Overwatch 2 is bringing a brand new damage hero in Season 16, Freya. Once known as Overwatch's top search and rescue operative, she's now a deadly bounty hunter with precision and explosive firepower. Freya uses her unique rev-draw crossbow, making her a tactical nightmare for enemies, both at long range and mid-air. Her kit is highly mobile, perfect for players who love fast-paced, high-skill gameplay. Whether you're picking enemies off from a distance or taking the fight to the skies, Freya's got you covered. You can try her out now during a limited-time trial that runs through March 24th, 2025, but she officially joins the roster on April 22nd, 2025 with the launch of Season 16.
I'm notorious for a reason. I never get tired of this.
I'm no scared of nothing.
I'll get quite the payout for you. Nu Vangada! You wanted the best, and you got it?
Chains of Freedom takes place in a fictional version of Eastern Europe, where the country is caught in a heavy political and military crisis with a dark and dangerous conspiracy brewing behind the scenes. You play as the leader of an elite squad, tasked with uncovering and neutralizing this threat. But it's not just a simple fight. Every step you take could change the course of the nation. Chains of Freedom is developed by Hooded Horse, and its deep gameplay and story can attract fans of tactical strategy games like XCOM or Phantom Doctrine.
Himself. Svetlov's called Hideout. Any idea how many people he's got with him? Stay sharp. Svetlov could be anywhere.
With trepidation.
In Animal Use Protocol, you play as Pen, a hyper-intelligent chimpanzee, leading a group of lab animals in their desperate escape from a nightmarish facility. The facility is a twisted dystopia, full of secrets and horrors lurking around every corner. Armed with only your wits, a gravity manipulation tool, and your rat companion Trip, you must navigate through the terrifying Anchorage station while being relentlessly hunted by a monstrous chimera, the result of failed experiments. This narrative-driven survival horror game challenges you to be quick, quiet, and smart as you solve puzzles and evade dangers. Time is running out, and the truth behind the nightmarish experiments must be uncovered. The game combines stealth mechanics with intense survival horror as you try to escape the facility and reveal the dark secrets within.
Pathfinding, very good. Better than smelly cake. Better than run! Paralyzed terror. Smelly cake, run! Run!
Abyssus is an action RPG game. In Abyssus, the story unfolds in a dark and mysterious world where players must journey into the depths of a chasm filled with dangers and terrifying enemies. You play as a desperate character who must use a special arsenal and harness ancient blessings to protect yourself against the ever-growing threats. Throughout the game, players gradually uncover hidden stories about ancient powers and the dark secrets behind the chasm. The world is filled with intricate puzzles and challenges that you must solve to discover the truth behind this nightmarish world. Along the way, you will face tough decisions that can have deep impacts on the course of the story and your progression. In Burning Sword Death's Son, the story takes place in an ancient world filled with martial arts. You play as Zhang Yixian, a top-ranked swordmaster, who sets out on a quest for vengeance after his master is killed. His master was slain by powerful enemies who are responsible for much of the destruction and tragedy in the martial arts world. Zhang Yixian must face numerous enemies and formidable bosses in this dangerous journey to avenge his master and uncover dark and complex truths that could change the martial arts world forever. In this world filled with betrayal, secrets, and powerful adversaries, every decision you make can alter the course of the story. Your goal is to seek revenge and reveal the truth behind your master's death. Deathground is a first-person survival horror game that focuses on delivering a truly terrifying and tense experience. Developed by indie studio Jaw Drop Games, it's built using Unreal Engine 5, which brings incredibly realistic environments, lighting, and sound design to life. In the game, you play as a member of a rescue or expedition team who suddenly finds themselves trapped in a deadly area overrun by dinosaurs. These aren't just any dinosaurs. They're controlled by advanced AI, meaning they can hunt, listen for sounds, react to light, and even set up ambushes. There are multiple gameplay modes, solo mode and online co-op mode. Your main goal is survival, finding a way out of this deadly place while avoiding being hunted. Endless Night is a 2.5D action RPG that blends deep psychological themes with stylish gameplay. You play as Jake, a character struggling with PTSD, childhood trauma, and emotional scars. The world of the game is dark and sorrowful, yet visually stunning and filled with symbolic representations of Jake's mind. One of the key enemies is Burning Boy, a haunting manifestation of Jake's wounded inner child and unresolved pain. The game challenges you to face these inner shadows, or let them take over and define who you are. Visually, the game offers a unique art style with an intense, immersive atmosphere.
What the? What is this?
Fragpunk is a 5 versus 5 team-based shooter with a futuristic theme, focused on speed, tactics, and heroes with unique abilities. Fragpunk isn't just another typical shooter. It's a fast-paced, explosive, and strategy-filled experience. The core of the game revolves around teamwork, unique hero abilities, and game-changing cards. In each match, players can select a shard card that drastically alters the course of the round. For example, one card might make players invisible when standing still, or create an ice wall in the middle of the map. As for the heroes, each one has its own playstyle. Some are fast, others are support-focused, and some control the battlefield. This variety makes the game more than just about aiming. It's about tactics and coordination as well. JDM Japanese Drift Master is a simcade racing game where you can experience high-speed drift racing. Customize and tune your car for the perfect drift as you race through tight corners and urban streets. The game blends realistic drifting mechanics with an arcade-style experience, offering challenges for both beginners and seasoned drifters. The game is designed for those who love a blend of simulation and arcade-style gameplay, offering a realistic yet accessible drifting experience. Get ready for intense and rewarding racing action when the game releases on May 21st, 2025 for PC.
Here on this highway.
Scaravan 66 is a car combat roguelike game set in a dark world filled with hellish monsters. You play as Lucky, an arrogant greaser condemned to an eternal punishment, reaping souls on the roads of hell with no escape. However, Lucky decides not to surrender and fights back against her fate. In this game, you must use a vehicle equipped with various weapons and enlist the help of allies you encounter along the way to battle the Devil's Army and undead creatures. Each stage of the game presents unique challenges, from intense combat to collecting resources and upgrading weapons to strengthen yourself. Scaravan 66 allows players to engage in car combat in a strange and hellish world, facing different enemies in every stage of the game.
And leave them hitchhiking. For eternity.
Will Follow the Light is a first-person narrative adventure game developed by indie studio Tomorrowhead Studio, with a strong focus on storytelling, atmosphere, and puzzle solving, where you play as Will, a young man who returns to his devastated hometown after a mysterious disaster. His goal is to uncover the truth behind the destruction and rediscover the lost pieces of his past. As you explore different environments and solve various puzzles, you'll uncover clues about Will's family and personal history. One unique feature of the game is the ability to sail across open seas using realistic yacht controls, allowing you to travel between islands and uncover more secrets. Overall, Will Follow the Light blends adventure, puzzle solving, and emotional storytelling to deliver a rich, immersive experience filled with mystery and meaning.
Father?
Bylina is an action role-playing game inspired by Slavic legends and mythology. You play as Falconet, a young bogatyr born without heroic powers and often overlooked by those around him. Despite this, he dreams of becoming a true hero, like his legendary father. During a seemingly simple mission, Falconet ends up in the mysterious land of the Far Far Kingdom, where he tragically dies. However, a mysterious spirit revives him, and now Falconet must share his body with this entity. He faces three major challenges: regaining control of his own soul, uncovering the ancient secrets of the spirit within him, and saving the world from an imminent catastrophe. You'll face a variety of enemies, including bandits, terrifying mythical creatures, and powerful bosses, where even a single mistake could cost you your life. Lost Rift is a supernatural survival game set on a mysterious island. Players face both PvP and PvPvE challenges. In Lost Rift, you play as one of the survivors of a mysterious supernatural event that has brought you to a remote, strange island. No one knows exactly what happened. A strange rift has opened, causing drastic changes to the environment and time itself, blurring the lines between reality and the supernatural. In this situation, you must survive and ultimately uncover the cause of this catastrophe. perhaps finding a way to close the rift. Shadow of the Road is a turn-based RPG where feudal Japan meets magic and steampunk technology. In this game, you play as a hero who must battle yokai, mythical Japanese creatures, and steampunk inventions. The story unfolds in a world where steampunk technology and magic have intertwined, creating a complex and dangerous setting. In this dark and perilous world, you will gather a team of diverse characters, each with unique abilities. Your choices and decisions throughout the game can alter the fate of the Empire, so you must act carefully.